Are you a high achiever who holds yourself to a higher standard than those around you? If so, you probably expect much more from yourself than others do. And you might even consider yourself to be a bit of a perfectionist. You know, setting high expectations for ourselves isn't a bad thing in and of itself. It's just that when we beat ourselves up for not always meeting those expectations, that things can start going sideways. And then any progress we've made toward a goal or a dream actually slows down considerably. Or worse, it comes to a screeching halt. If you have a clear vision of a goal or a dream that you're working towards, but you find yourself struggling to keep your momentum moving forward and you're not even sure why, or if you have a dream in mind but you're not sure where to start, I'm going to share with you a 4-phase visualization strategy that's helped me and countless others produce the results they desired with greater speed and ease than ever before. Hi, I'm Mary Morrissey, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. One of the most important abilities we have as humans is imagination. Imagination is what powers your ability to actually visualize. Visualization is a key component of having a life you love living, of dream building. When fully developed, visualization actually amplifies your ability to build clear images in your mind of the life you would love living. And these crystal clear images are actually what enable us to truly know the frequency that's an exact match to the life we would love living. So if your dream building journey is just beginning, or if you feel like your progress has slowed down, today we're going to learn a simple way to accelerate your results through what I call the 4-phase visualization formula. We don't get to not visualize. Our imagination is going all the time. We're thinking all the time. The challenge is most adults have learned to use their imaginations rather than creatively to terrorize ourselves. We imagine all the horrible things that could happen. We can imagine what could go wrong. We imagine all those kinds of things. But when you use your imagination in an intelligent way, you do these 4 things. You conceive. You actually build in your mind mental pictures of what it is you would really love your life to be like. You then practice amplifying your believing. And the way to do that is once you have the pictures of what you would like your life to be like, right away the mind is going to go, well, how are you going to do that? You don't have the money, you don't have the background, you've never done that before. You have to override that thinking long enough, suspend the how, and just allow. Napoleon Hill learned from Andrew Carnegie to just speak what it is he wanted without knowing any of the how. Andrew Carnegie told Napoleon Hill, the most successful people have ways of doing things. They have ways of thinking, ways of deciding, ways of acting, and they're not caught in the conditions of the person's life. So we told Napoleon Hill, go home, look yourself in the eye, and say these words. Andrew Carnegie, I'm not only going to match your achievements in life, I'm going to meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstand. Now, Napoleon Hill, a young writer at this point, having just accepted Andrew Carnegie's commission to spend 20 years of his life for no income from Andrew Carnegie, studying the world's most successful people, believing that Andrew Carnegie knew what he meant when he said, Napoleon, if you just study success, you can't keep success from you. But you will study, I'll give you entree to all these successful people. You study how they think, how they choose, how they act, how they lead, how they meet failure. Study how they live from success. Codify that and write a book for the world so the common person all over the world can have access to the hidden principles for success. Would you do that? Napoleon Hill says yes, believing that Andrew Carnegie knew what he was talking about. Now, Napoleon Hill didn't believe it yet. This is an important factor in dream building. You conceive a dream, you don't yet believe it. You don't have the experience to really believe it. But you hook your believing to somebody else's belief. Someone with more experience, someone with more training, someone with more history in how these invisible laws govern the visible results we call our own. So Carnegie says, here's what I want you to do. Go home, look yourself in the mirror 3 times a day. Come back in a month. Every day, look yourself in the mirror 3 times a day and say these words. This is Napoleon Hill, a writer who's barely struggling to get by, barely able to pay a studio rent for he and his young wife to stay in. And he looks himself in the mirror and he's supposed to say these words, and he does because his mentor told him to. Andrew Carnegie, I'll not only match your achievements in life. Now here's a guy who's not barely paying his rent, and he's saying to himself, I'm going to be more successful, I'm going to match your achievements, Andrew Carnegie, and I'm going to even be more successful than you. Andrew Carnegie is the wealthiest man in the entire world. The only thing Napoleon Hill knows is struggle. Struggle in money, struggle in getting jobs, struggle. So he looks himself in the mirror and says, Andrew Carnegie, not only shall I match your achievements in life, I'll meet you at the post. In horse racing, that's the beginning of the final stretch. I'll match your achievements by the time I get to the final stretch of my life. And when I finish my life, I will go further than you, and I will pass you in the grandstand. Napoleon said he felt like a fraud. This was stupid. This was silly. All of his subconscious beliefs about himself were just in total violent, this is not so, as he's saying these words, but he does it because his mentor told him. Andrew Carnegie, not only shall I match your achievements in life, I'll meet you at the post, I'll pass you at the grandstand. Napoleon Hill said the strangest thing happened. About week 3 of saying this 3 times a day to himself, he's just walking down the street, and he hears this thought that just runs right through him that says, well, it could happen. Where did that thought come from? It could happen. But that's what happens. You're changing your subconscious to be a match for the vision you're holding. You conceive, then you believe, and you practice hooking your believing to someone who believes in a different way than you've been believing. You may have been believing you don't have what it takes. It's the same believing power to believe that if anyone's ever been successful, you can be successful too when you apply the same principles. Conceive, believe. And number 3 of this 4-step formula for visualizing and activating your vision is you achieve through connecting with the infinite side of your nature. So if I am living this life that I'm imagining, and I do believe that even though I have no idea how it can happen, it could happen, how would I feel? And the first place you achieve your vision isn't actually in the world. The first place you achieve your vision is in your energy, in your feeling. So you begin to practice walking through your day as the person who has achieved this vision. Not because it's yet in the world of form, but the world of form is an effect of the energy that's been in the world of thought inside us. So you begin to achieve that vision right away as you start letting yourself relax. You look at your current conditions and simply say to yourself, this is what it looks like while all my vision is coming into play. It hasn't come out yet, but it's happening in me right now. You conceive, you believe, you achieve first in your energy, and then you receive. Because as you hold frequencies that are harmonious with your vision, the infinite laws that govern how our results occur begin to go to work. Things are attracted to you that you can't make happen, but you've made welcome because now you're coming from the frequency that's harmonious with your vision. You conceive, you believe, you achieve, and you receive. And things just come where it seems like they're just coming right out of the blue. And you ask yourself, where is the blue? Well, the blue is right here, but at a different frequency than I've been operating from. And you can start today. And start with something that matters to you. Set a goal for yourself, something that you can work towards over the next few days or weeks. And put this formula to test. Then let me know how it's going for you. I'd love to hear from you. And if you've enjoyed this video and you know somebody who could benefit from it, go ahead and share it. And then go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can have all of the videos the minute they come out. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.